There I am. I'm live. Y'all can see me loud and hear me loud and clear. For a second, I was like, it says I'm live, but I don't see myself. And I had to click the little button to add myself to the stream here. So I am officially live here. Going to take probably a good 10, 15 minutes. We're going to talk about Helping Hands for Cruising, and I'm going to open it up to the panel and let anyone who wants to jump in and we'll talk a little bit about Helping Hands for Cruising. First, I'm going to welcome everyone in that's here. So, Meg's the first one here. Make a donation. Yeah, we'll talk plenty about Helping Hands for Cruising. Meg again. Dewey, welcome in. Dewey, good to see you. We got Danny D, the spectacular supporter. And that goes a new one to the channel. I don't want to butcher your name. You might want to help me with that one. But welcome in. Good to see you here on the channel. It's the first time I've seen you here before. Danny, and let's see who else is here. Meg, got Amy here. Welcome in, Amy. All right, so see if I'm missing anyone. Tommy's here too. Welcome in, Tommy. Danny's saying hello. We got James. James is the second person to get the Helping Hands for Cruising honor behind the Ford man, aka Kenneth Oaks. He went on the cruise out of Tampa. I'm sure that was amazing. I wish I could have made that cruise. But the original cruise that I went on, it was a cruise of a lifetime. So it's hard to top that one. I'm going on my second cruise in October, but I don't think it'll top the first one because that first Helping Hands for Cruising cruise, we had some moments on that. They were like goosebumps, amazing moments. Speaking of that cruise, Sharon was on that from Sharon and Gary from Cruising Scene. Had a really good time on that cruise. It was a lot of fun. They tried to get on the Love and Marriage show, which would have been hilarious, but so many people try to get on, they only pick a few. So they didn't make it on, but would have been nice. Hey, Destination Delight. I didn't see Crystal here, but good evening, Crystal. If I skipped you, I seen Michael and Rihanna is here somewhere too. Where's Michael? I skipped a few people. There's Mike right there. Mike and Rihanna's Adventures from Canada. Canadians. I need to get back to Canada. I haven't been to Canada in 5 years. Got Sean from the Down Under Cruisers, the man helping put this great organization together. Amazing organization, which I'll talk more about. I'll talk a little bit about the cruise before I let everyone in. The first cruise for Helping Hands for Cruising. We got the captain himself, Captain Billy J. Sharon is saying, yeah, that was an awesome cruise. There was some really special moments on that cruise, especially 80s night. That was my favorite part of that cruise. Ford man, aka Kenneth Oaks, getting the opportunity to get on his first cruise and see the ocean for the first time. And we got to really spend some special time with him. We got Paul in the house, PSV Odyssey, the man from Arkansas, my neighbor, Paul. You got Meg and you got Paul. Got to have them two together. Who else we got here? Am I missing anyone else? Yeah, Amy's saying 80s night. 80s night was the best night. It was so much fun and it was just so much passion. Like everyone got around in a circle, and I think they were playing that Journey song, and it was amazing. The Mustard Drill's here. Good to see you here, Scott from the Mustard Drill. I learned all about the Mustard Drill since that was my first cruise last year. I learned that the first thing you need to do when you get on the ship is you need to go to your muster station. I learned that. You miss that muster station, it's going to be not good because you can't do anything else. You can't eat, drink anything until you do it. Welcome in, Laurie. Good to see you. Laurie's coming to New Orleans area sometime pretty soon. Who else is here? We got Megan from GGM Creates, the person who runs the raid parade and the Saturday stroll, does all the paperwork, put it together. She does an absolutely amazing job. Megan is the best. She puts that together. It's great. You should check it out. Starting at one central, I guess 2 Eastern, 1 Central on Fridays, the raid parade, and then Saturday strolls at I'm used to Central Time, so it's like to me it's like 6 on Saturday, but I guess it's 7 Eastern. And that's the man we're talking about himself, the man who was the very first recipient of Helping Hands for Cruising, the Ford man, aka Kenneth Oaks. And we had such an amazing time with Kenneth. Kenneth is the man. Can't wait to see Kenneth again. Hopefully, Kenneth will be in Helen in March. Because I plan on going to Helen in March. I had to miss it this year because I was having some physical issues, having some issues with my eye, and I had to take care of that. So last minute, I was unable to go. Hey, Crystal, welcome in. He doesn't dance. Says he doesn't dance. Hey, we got the Ford man to dance a little bit. He said he didn't dance, but we got him to dance a little bit. I don't. I personally don't dance unless there's some drink in my system. Then yeah, I might dance. I'm kind of known to drink when I dance when I'm drinking. All right, so talk a little bit. I think I got everybody that's in the chat. So now that if I didn't, please put your name down and I'll say hello to you. I don't want to miss anyone, but I think I got everyone that's in the chat. But we'll talk a little bit about Helping Hands for Cruising. I went on the inaugural Helping Hands for Cruising, the very first cruise in October. Eddie Lugo in the house. Yo, 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 Brooklyn in the house. Eddie Lugo. Hey, that's my good buddy right there, Alfred Roberson. Alfred, that's my buddy I work with. I've known Alfred for like 14 years. That's my good buddy right there. But we're going to talk about Helping Hands for Cruising. So this is the organization. The very first cruise I went on, Helping Hands for Cruising, October of last year. Um, what the organization is to get someone who can't go on a cruise for physical reasons or financial reasons, different hardships. Helping Hands for Cruising gives them an opportunity to take their first cruise and have that special moment of seeing the ocean for the very first time. So I really enjoyed that cruise. There were so many special moments because for me, it was my first cruise. As much as I travel, as much as I've been to Europe, well, I've been to Europe like 6 times now. I've been all over the place now. So, but I had never been on a cruise until last year. So I'm excited to go on my second cruise this year. So Helping Hands for Cruising is a great organization. And that's what we're doing here tonight. We're raising money for Helping Hands for Cruising so that we can get another recipient on a cruise. So far, we've had 2 recipients. There's a third coming up. Sean will be announcing the third one at some point, but we've had 2 recipients so far. So we're hoping to get more in. Sean, just the total right here, currently $2,054 for Helping Hands for Cruising so far. So we're looking to get that number. I'm not sure what the goal is for Sean for Helping Hands for Cruising, but we want to get enough to get another recipient or 2 on a cruise ship. Michael Ann, welcome in. Michael Ann was also on the cruise. A lot of people tonight that was on the cruise. I saw Ryan Donahue in here, who I met before in Helen, Georgia. Good to see you here, Ryan Donahue from the Boston area. Dewey's saying 3 recipients, so there's been 3. Okay, so I know James Catanese was the second recipient. Oh yeah, it was 2 on the March cruise. Okay, Dewey, you're right. It was Scott and his wife Amber were on the March cruise for Helping Hands. So yeah, so it's been 3 recipients so far. We got Josh in here from the Moonlight Adventure. I guess we got Josh in there. He's got so many different aliases. He's got John Bourbon. He's got what's it, JT, which I haven't seen in a while, or is it JG, whatever his name is. He's got like 3 aliases. I'm gonna assume that that's Josh and not one of the other aliases though. And yeah, Eddie Lugo right here, Moons. So Sean put the number up here. I think he said it was 10,000 is the goal. I didn't see it in the chat, but I think Sean said $10,000 is the goal for the Helping Hands for Cruising. Gunnar Wayne, that's it, GW. I couldn't remember the name. Gunnar Wayne. Gunnar Wayne's hilarious. I haven't seen Gunnar Wayne in a while. Where's he been, man? Where's he been? Did you retire him or something? Josh is also on my feet. Oh, come on, Billy J. Nobody's on your feet's only fans. 10K. That's right. Yeah, I'm not a feet guy. I know some people are, Billy J. So if you're in the feet, I mean, by all means, do your thing, Billy J. Do your thing. Be a feet man if you want, but that's not my thing. Journey awaits in here. Good to see you, my friend from Georgia. Good to see you in here. We got 26 people in here. That's a nice crowd. I'm going to open it up in a minute to people that want to come up on the panel and talk about Helping Hands for Cruising. You heard Gunner was deployed. He may have been. Wherever Gunner went, they might have kept him. Might not let him leave. But I'm going to open it up in just a moment to anyone who wants to come up, and we'll talk about Helping Hands for Cruising. We'll talk about the cruise coming up, which I'm really excited about. I'm not going to be on that cruise coming up, but I'm really excited about Helping Hands for Cruising in general. I'm excited about my next cruise as well, which is not Helping Hands for Cruising. But my next cruise is on the Celebration in October. But Helping Hands for Cruising, no, big cruise out of Australia in January of 25. I'm still not 100% not going. I'm still not 100% going. So, it's going to be an expensive cruise, a lot of travel, a lot of time going into it. So, yeah, it's not something that I've made a decision on, but I would like to do that. There's also a cruise out of Seattle, an Alaska cruise in 2025 that Bruce from Ocean to Ocean is putting on, and I'm really strongly considering. That's also a Helping Hand for Cruising cruise. So I'm definitely considering going on that cruise because I want to get Alaska in within the next couple of days. And Sharon's reminding me right here that Amy also has a Helping Hand for Cruising cruise, and that's going to be in October of next year. So that cruise will basically be 2 years away from the original cruise. So with that being said, we could it's almost like a 2 year anniversary of the original one. So that's one I'm considering too. The thing for me is I have a lot of these cruises that I'm considering right here, but being that I'm going to Europe, I'm planning on taking two-week trips to Europe next year. I don't really have a lot of time to do a lot of cruises. So for me, I'll probably do one next year, one the year after. And if I could fit in like a short 3 or 4 day cruise, because my sister would like to go on a cruise to try it. Like me and my sister may go on like a 4 day cruise out of New Orleans, and I may do like a week group cruise too. So that's all a possibility, but I can't do too many cruises because I know, yeah, Eddie's doing a secret booze cruise next year. I'm looking at that. There's so much travel out there, man. There's just so many trips out there. He mentions it right here, Booze Cruise 2.0. There's just so many options, so little time. I wish I could just make myself like stretch myself out to like 8 people and let one of them work for me and the other one go on all these cruises and everything and do all the land travel and everything else. Meg mentioned cruising from New Orleans is awesome. Yeah, I still haven't cruised from New Orleans, an hour away from my house. So what I plan to do probably is I'll probably do like a 3 or 4 day cruise out of New Orleans with my sister because she's never been on a cruise, so she wants to go. So like she wants to be like go on a cruise like a 3 or 4 day, not a long one because she's never been. So she's like, oh, what if I don't like it or get seasick or something? So possibility I could do a cruise like that, a 4 day out of New Orleans and still do a week. It'd be hard for me to do 2 1 week cruises. There's not enough time for all of that. All right, so I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. See what Megan said right here. Megan said, you just need to make it big on YouTube and then become a full-time travel vlogger. Yeah, I'm a long way from that. I'm happy right now because I looked on YouTube the other day. I just got fully monetized. I'm gonna do a full monetization live stream at some point. Okay, so I'm like 5 days in and I made almost $6 in ad revenue. I'm like so excited. I made $5.85 in ad revenue so far, and I got one $10 super chat, which I get 7 from. So I've made $12.85 so far for YouTube. So I'm pretty pumped about that $12.85 off of YouTube so far. So yeah, maybe I'll make it big enough one of these days. I see Crystal down there wants to come in, so I'm gonna let Crystal in.
What's up, guys? How are you?
Welcome in, Crystal.
How are you?
Yeah, I mentioned Australia trip earlier, so I'm still thinking about it.
Okay.
Sharon's down there too. I'm gonna let Sharon in. Yeah, so I'm still thinking about it though. Welcome in, Sharon.
Yeah. let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know.
Definitely thinking about it. So if that's a helping hand for cruise, I'm assuming they're gonna get a recipient that lives in the Australia area.
Yeah, that is the plan to do because of how much it is to be able to fly somebody all over there and back and forth and wherever else they're going to come from. So somebody within the centralized location of that area and put them on their inaugural cruise out of Australia. So that
Yeah,
would be something that we want to do.
I can't imagine the cost. Like if you get someone from over here, you're gonna pay more than you're gonna pay for their cruise, just to pay for their flight to send them too. So
Yes, yes. And there's a lot of amazing deals going on right now, too, guys. If you're thinking about getting on that Australian cruise and you want to play around with numbers to find out, what it is that your room details could go, reach out to me, please. Send me an email to destinationsdelight96@gmail.com. And the reason being for that is because I also work full time. So I work 40 hours a week full time, Monday through Friday. And then on Saturdays and Sundays, I'm going to be starting up hockey here in September. So I am a busy, 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 busy person at the moment.
yeah, thanks, Meg. I appreciate that. I was so excited though. I was like, as soon as I saw like the little green dollar sign by my videos, I'm like, I'm official. I'm official. Now like $5.85 now in 5 days. I'm rich.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Well, I mean, you put in work into your YouTube channel and everything, and you pay for these subscriptions and everything, and you spend money on extra things because you want content and everything. So it feels good to make some of it back at least. So that was a really exciting thing for me. And it's just a goal too, just to be monetized. Like it feels good, like you're a part of the partner program. Like I actually work for YouTube. I actually get to file out taxes and everything. Well, I'm not excited about that. That's the bad part.
Oh, I
Yeah,
think
Tommy says it's gonna put you in a different, better back off a bit. Yeah, that $5.85 is really gonna put me in a high tax bracket. More congratulations. Thanks, Michael and yeah, it's pretty cool. You go back down to the bottom of the chat.
I didn't
All right,
even
so
think about the
let's
tax.
talk a little bit because you're a board member, Crystal. Let's talk a little bit about the upcoming cruises and the Helping Hands for Cruising organization and what you're looking to do going forward with it. Oh, Ford Man's here. Let me let him in. I'm gonna let you say what you're gonna say, and I'm gonna let Kenneth come in while you're talking.
So, as the board, we really want to take it into the next level. We want to venture out, get going in a little more bigger and better direction. We have started our 501c3 stateside. And with that, what we want to do is we want to be able to do, say, black tie affairs and sell tickets for those things and help raise more money to go towards the direction of helping Hands for Cruising to ways more of like, have you ever heard of like the National Heart Association does these and they do the little black tie affairs or they do cancer places do a big thing for like a cancer society type thing. Well, Helping Hands for Cruising wants to take theirs into that direction as well.
Nice.
So therefore, we are really getting ready to just go abroad and get our 501c3 out there. I know it's started and I know that we're headed in those right directions. And guys, there are going to be some major big opportunities coming within the next 6 months. I want to say it's something that you guys all want to be a part of. Stay tuned for much, much more. As a board, we're not really obligated to talk about all of it at the moment because it's still in the final works, but I'm telling you guys, Helping Hands for Cruising is going to be as big, if not bigger, than St. Jude's.
A lot of people are saying hello to the Ford man. Kenneth, you want to talk a little bit about your cruise coming up with Crystal?
Hi, Kenny.
Hold on, time out. Crystal is not going on that cruise.
Oh.
Crystal cannot go on that cruise. If you guys all know, Crystal's been kind of MIA.
I have noticed.
Because Crystal is going through a divorce. And that is why Crystal has been MIA.
Hang on a minute.
But we're not going to talk about it on this. That's for another later date.
We'll do like
Kenny,
a
how are
late
you?
night stream or something and talk about that.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Trying to figure out why I'm upside down.
I don't know what happened. I don't think
So,
on my end. I mean,
this fold has went crazy.
It's because it's the operator there, Mr.
There it
Fordman.
It's not the phone, it's the operator.
Okay, hang on. Am I still with you? Am I still with you?
Yes.
Okay.
yeah, you're still there.
Yeah, I got 77 days. I'll be going on that cruise in 77 days.
I got less than that actually. I think my cruise is in right at 2 months. I want to say it's 2 months from today, maybe. It leaves on the 22nd of October. No, it's less than 2 months. That's exciting. Celebration, a big ship too. Anyone here been on the celebration?
I got y'all beat though. I'm leaving on Monday on the Carnival Breeze.
Awesome.
How long you gonna be gone, Sharon?
It's 5 or 6 day. It's a short
Short cruise.
Carnival Breeze,
What port are you leaving out of?
Galveston, of course.
Galveston.
I just want to mention because this is Helping Hands for Cruising. It was a pleasure to meet each and every one of you on the inaugural Helping Hands for Cruising cruise.
Amen.
It was awesome to meet each of you. And Kenny, just you're awesome. Your laugh, your smile, your heart.
Thanks for those kind words.
It's definitely a trip that if you guys ever get to experience, you need to do it.
This is all about. That's what this is all about.
Yes. Because you don't become friends, you become family. And it doesn't matter where you're at, what time of day it is, what time of night it is. You're a click away. And all you got to do is say, hello, how have you been? And it's like you pick up right from where you left off.
Kenny, I'm so glad you had such a great cruise that you want to go on another one.
Yeah, and I'm getting ready to go on another one here in about 77 days on the Carnival Sunshine. Going to Nassau, Bahamas and Half Moon Cay.
Is this out of Charleston, right?
Out of Charleston, South Carolina.
Same as
As of right now, it's just me and Troy, camp maintenance guy, and his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, same as Blaine's got a cruise out of Charleston also.
Yeah, it's going to be on the same. It's going to be on the same cruise as I'm going on.
I was interested in Blaine's cruise, and then I looked at the itinerary, and I'm like, it's the exact same itinerary as my cruise out of Miami in October. So unless I really, really, really like the ports, I'm probably not going to do it. I mean, if I really, really like the ports, I may do it because it's just I kind of want to do some different ports. I'm already doing Amber Cove for the second time.
That was great, wasn't it? Amber Cove. Awesome.
Amber Cove was a lot of fun. Hey, there's some big high up beach in Amber Cove. It's like a lookout beach or something where there's a bar. It's like a big high up bar. I don't remember the name of it. Like, I can't remember the name of it. Together We Travel did a video there. It was like a big high up bar. And it was fun. Like you go to the bar and then you go zip lining up high at the bar.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this phone to sit still. Sorry, people.
You went zip line. Did you go zip lining at Amber Cove, Eric?
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, we did. We did at Amber Cove.
I think a lot of people did. I know Amy did, and I know
Amy did a few times. Yep.
what's his name did. Ron sees America.
I went with Ron. I went up there with Ron.
The Sky Bar. That's the bar I'm thinking of. It's up like real high. Yeah, Together We Travel did like a video or a live there. And I remember seeing it with Together We Travel. Hey, Alana, welcome in.
Hi, Alana.
Yeah, a lot of good. Had such a great time too with Alana and Sean. You know, just the idea. It felt surreal, like them coming all the way from down under to the U.S. for the first time. Like, It just felt so surreal.
I would give anything to go on their Helping Hands for Cruising Cruise.
Hey, Michael from
Hey,
Clark
Mike.
Family Adventure. He was my roommate when they had the vloggers cruise out of New Orleans. I just went down for the weekend. He actually went on the cruise. That was a good time. Got to hang out with a lot of people that weekend. Got to meet a lot of people for the first time. Beach Please. Well,
Nice.
the Gilberts were there, but I've met the Gilberts 3 times. They're awesome. The Traveling Gilberts.
Eric, that's awesome.
But yeah, there was a lot of people there. A lot of ones I didn't get a chance to see. Like I know what's that channel? Sharon at Sea was there. I didn't get a chance to meet them though. I wanted to, but they were separate from the group, so I didn't get a chance to meet them.
What cruise was that, Eric?
That was the Vloggers cruise. That was on the NCL Breakaway, I think. I might be wrong because I didn't go on that cruise. I was there that weekend. I think it was the Breakaway. We had to meet the cruise life. They were awesome. Mark and Stephanie. A lot of good people.
That's wonderful. I've watched your vlogs. You have done so much traveling. Oh my gosh, you're the traveler of all travelers, Eric.
The thing is with Sean, we'll let Sean in. The thing is as much as people say that I travel, I always feel like I don't travel enough because when you love travel as much as I do, I'm like, man, I wish I traveled more. I'm always thinking that because it's like I want to travel all the time. Like I would like to at least have a trip every month, and I don't. You don't have time to do it. You got to work.
True.
Work? What's work?
Something's got to pay for all that travel. I wish.
Amen.
If
Amen.
I can get to a point where I can make all passive income, I would be so happy. I want to be one of those people that carry my laptop around like, okay, so I'm on vacation. Okay, so I'm going to go work for 2 hours on the computer.
That's when you need to become a travel agent. Then you can work from wherever you want, and it's bonus.
Yeah, I'm looking into it, actually. I'm thinking about it. Bruce from Ocean to Ocean told me that if I go into travel agency, the best thing to do though is to make sure that you have like one focus area, because I was thinking to myself, I want to focus on like international travel and cruising and all this. He said like it's best to have one like focus area. So I don't know.
I do it all, and I like it.
That's what I want to do. I want to do it all.
Yeah,
we all want to do it all, Eric.
Katie, that was on the cruise with us, my roommate from our first Helping Hands for Cruising Cruise. Her and her husband just got back from Texas, and they actually went on a cruise out there, and they were with some well-known slot guy, Brian Christopher.
Wow.
They went on that cruise, and they had a ball.
That's awesome.
All right. Does anybody want a
Crystal,
update? So we're currently. Hang on, I got to do this right.
Hey, welcome in Orange Cone Vlog.
G'day, Ross. Let me give you an update. $2,081.61 USD.
Okay, we're still in the early stages. I mean, I would say we want to be at least about at least 4,000 by the end of the night, right? Because I mean, you got a longer day tomorrow.
There's some hefty things out there tonight.
Now, I just got to get you guys updated. You know, there's a big challenge going on.
Hold on, that's what I was just gonna say. $500 to see the
Clock
clock in a dress.
dress.
Another $500 to see Sean in a dress. And if we round it up to $500 more, you'll see Dewey in a dress. And if we can get another $500, you're going to see me with their see-through bikinis with all 4 of them in their dress.
Oh boy.
Hey, Scott, welcome in. Met Scott before in New Orleans. Scott's a good guy. Scott and Blaine are 2 guys. I never met 2 such good guys that actually like Alabama. Like, who likes Alabama and is actually a good guy?
They're actually a good
All
band.
tides.
Oh,
Alabama's a great band. Oh, sorry.
Now
Sorry.
we'll roll with the Tigers, LSU.
Nah.
That's what I was talking about. Is the band?
Oh no, I meant the football team.
Now we could talk hockey. I'm down for hockey any day.
I know a little about hockey, but I'm not big into hockey. I'm bigger into football, basketball, and baseball. Look at Blaine O right here, Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. That's right, Blaine. That's right.
Hey, Eric, just go up in the chat where you see Ilana. 2 up from there.
What did Ilana say now? Let's see. Too small or too big. Yes, you're right. If you can only donate $2, donate $2. If you can only donate $1, donate $1. And by the way, if you're donating to see Sean wear a dress or Dewey wear a dress, I'll avert my eyes from that. I don't want to see that. But you can watch it all night.
Eric, you've seen me in Budgie Smugglers, mate.
I'd rather see you in Budgie Smugglers than a dress. The Budgie Smugglers thing's funny. The dress is just weird.
I wore Budgie Smugglers the last cruise, Yvonne.
To be honest with you, if I was wearing a dress, I'd have to have a maternity outfit.
Now. Come on, guys. If I can walk 5 miles a day, twice a day, so can you. And you can get your girlish figure on.
Oh, stop it.
So you walk 10 miles a day?
Yeah, I have lost over 100 pounds.
How much?
What's that song?
I've lost 100. I've lost 100 pounds in 3 months.
Congratulations.
100 pounds in 3 months.
100.
100 pounds,
I'm proud of you, girl.
and it's still coming off.
100.
Hey, the captain says, skip the dress, bra and panties for Sean. Mate,
So
I'm
you
glad you
basically almost
specified.
lost an entire. You basically lost an entire person.
Yeah, I feel good. I feel really, really good.
That's
My back
impressive.
doesn't hurt so bad. My neck doesn't hurt as bad. So I do cardio every day. Every day. It's a plus. Like I'll walk. So I get up early in the morning before I have to go to work and I go to the gym, or I'll go to the boardwalk. I walk 5 miles. And depending upon which I do the opposite in the evening. So if I go to the gym at night, I do 5 miles at the boardwalk in the morning. Then I'll do 5 miles on the treadmill at night running. And then I do legs on Monday, upper body on Tuesday, abs on Wednesday, biceps, triceps Thursday. Friday is just a cardio day. Saturday and Sunday, if I want and I'm bored, I head to the gym. If not, I just stay home. I watch what I eat, kicked all the junk food, kicked all the carbs, kicked all the caffeine. Water.
Good for you.
I had planned on doing a lot more cardio. Even made a channel for it and everything for my workout plan. And then my friggin' arthritis in my left knee started like off and on, and it sucks because when it gets like that, there ain't no jogging, there ain't no running, there ain't really no heavy walking.
Yeah, and you know too, when you're in the gym, it's a little different atmosphere because you guys got all them bodybuilders that walk around like this, and they think they're all that. And so when I first started going, I was a little more reserved, and now I walk in that place like I own it, and I don't give two craps what they think or say or look like. And some guy was walking in front of me the other day, and he's all muscular, and he was like, I was like, "You're on steroids. You got to be. Like, no way you're that big."
Yeah, see, I got in a wreck a long time ago, several years ago, and I tore my MCL. I should have went to physical therapy then. I didn't. I just kind of, because I was supposed to have surgery or nothing. I just let it heal on its own. I should have went to physical therapy. I didn't. And then years later, I got arthritis in that knee.
Oh, yeah. You go
Not
in
doing anything about it.
Eric, there's nothing right with arthritis. It's called arthrongus.
Well, it's so bad because, like, it gives you false hope because I can go like 2 weeks at a time, nothing. And then all of a sudden, one day it's like I can barely walk. Every step I take, it hurts. And it'll do it for like a couple days and it'll just go away. It gives you that false hope.
Yeah, for sure. for sure. Same thing with back problems, back and neck problems.
Good on you, Dewey. I'm wondering what the one thing is.
Oh, there's lots of things to like about Sean.
Sean, you got to make sure you get a girdle if you have to wear a dress.
I have to get a girl.
A girdle.
Oh, a girdle.
I thought
Sorry.
it was a girl too.
Well, see,
I'm like, he's already got a girl.
but see, I said this before. Like all you married guys out there that talk about like wearing a dress and everything, like you got nothing to lose. You can go wear a dress and it's funny and all. I can't wear a dress. I'm not married. I'm like that image of me and wearing a dress would be out there forever. I'll stay single if I do that. Sean, you got nothing to lose.
I've always got nothing to lose. Because
Hard
I put everything out there. My heart is on my sleeve. I'll be honest with you guys.
Wow, 65 pounds in 4 months. Congratulations. That's pretty awesome.
Good job.
Kenny, what are you eating?
Hey, Nick P. Welcome in, Nick P. Also met Nick P. Nick P came down, was it February of last year? Nick P is really tall. If y'all don't know it, Nick P is like 6'9".
What am I eating? I was eating Cheez-It. Me and Dad are eating Cheez-Its.
That guy goes on some amazing trips too.
And
Did you hear what I said, Crystal?
No, what'd you say, Papa?
I said if somebody donates $500, I'll even put on a dress.
Oh, shoot.
Say that again.
What do you think about
Say that
that?
again.
Papa said if somebody donates $500, he'll even put on a dress.
Wow. That's $2.5 grand, folks. Come on, $2.5 grand, and you've got a whole big party going on.
Well, hold on. I can't be the only female in a see-through bikini. So finally, give me it up a little
Oh,
bit.
Lord.
Captain Billy. Of
Yeah.
course, Captain Billy.
I've already got one picked out.
he's already got a dress picked out. Where you got a dress at, dude?
I don't, but my
Where
friend
do you
does.
think he's going to get it from?
What's he gonna get and put it
I
on?
know
Is he
exactly
gonna
where
wear
he's
it,
going to
Kenny?
get it from.
I'm gonna borrow one from one of the lady friends here at
Hey,
the,
Blano, I agree
Oh,
with you.
yeah.
I'm in the
Coming
room.
up.
I'm with you.
Oh,
I
God, a
I
lady
bet
friend.
you, Kenny,
Hey,
Park's
Matt,
going
welcome
to
in.
get his dress from Amber.
I don't know.
I mean, I will.
We've got, I see
Burlesque. I
Matt
love
is in the
burlesque
chat,
shows.
which is awesome.
Matt's up next. Matt and Kimbra. They were awesome too. They were on that first cruise. Had a great time with them.
Yeah, I did.
Remember, it's not a boat; it's a cruise.
That's where they got engaged.
Yeah, and we had a great time in the spa area. Like it was Raphael Viso. He had the spa pass, and I got to go to spa with him, and Matt and Kimber were both there at the same time. We had a good time there. That was a lot of fun. One of these times when I go on the ship, I'm gonna get the spa package because I thought it was totally worth it because I would be in it every day. There's not one day I wouldn't be there. I'd get one of those spa rooms.
Yep. Matt and Kimber got engaged on that inaugural cruise.
No, Matt, you're not allowed to wear it for free. They got to donate $500 to see you in it. Just saying.
Yeah, for the people that actually want to see that, I mean, I would be more likely to donate for you to not wear it.
Did you read Orange Cone's vlog?
Spies.
Now, I just have to say this to Matt. Matt, it's a dress, not a friggin' skirt. And we don't want you wearing your kilt either, because we know what's in your sporran.
Drag calendar and sell it to benefit Helping Hands for Cruising.
Eric, they should have been on our drag queen cruise, right?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, Kenny got to take pictures with some. Me and Blaine did too.
Yeah.
Kenny didn't want to have a picture
I haven't
taken
shown
with
that
some
picture.
people, but then we ended up getting him into that picture.
Kenny, I haven't shown that picture yet.
And let me say that Kenny
Well, I
smiled
have that
from
picture.
ear to ear, and he couldn't get out of smiling from ear to ear before and after.
It's all in fun, Kenny.
They were a lot of fun. They were a blast.
I didn't really spend any time with them other than that. I don't know if you've seen them anywhere else on the ship. I didn't really see them. I thought it was more of them.
They were always open to taking pictures and just, having a good time. That's all. They were fun.
We're all there for the same reason, to have a good time.
That's it.
That's right. I don't think there was a day I didn't crawl out of the cabin until almost 11. And I
You
think
get
I
that
wound up
picture I sent you, my
drinking
favorite.
right back.
It's on Messenger. I'll have to check it out. I'll check it out
actually,
right now.
Actually, Crystal, you are telling a lie there, because I know of at least 2 days that you were up before 11.
Baloney!
I know I've actually got a section to prove it a little later on. It's when
boy.
Kenny nearly wet himself for half an hour, laughing his
Oh,
head
yeah. Yeah. I think I might be going to bed at 11.
off. That's more to the point. And I also remember the day you got ducked.
Yeah, Darren's pretty funny on that picture.
That was a cruise that I will never forget, because that was the turning point in my life. That is for sure.
Billy reckons he kept the Horizon afloat. Mate, we know the truth. We know you couldn't get to enough alcohol to sink the ship anyway. So,
No, but I probably sank a few bars.
yeah, it's it. Or
That's
were
the
you
captain
still
for you.
awake from Meg?
Or was she still awake?
But we have some amazing group cruises coming up, guys. Amethyst Haze Adventures has one coming up. I know.
The Ducks has one coming up.
Yep. And then Bruce and
Ocean to ocean.
yep, they have
Yep.
one coming up.
Yep.
And then there's going to be a big one coming up that you guys all want to stay tuned when it's announced.
Special announcement.
Not yet.
Oh, there's another one? I don't even
Mhm.
know that.
Well,
We
you
can
never
drop
know.
hints. We just can't tell.
57 days.
YouTube.
Can't really see that, but 57 days.
Hey,
There
hey,
it is.
Ruffy.
57
Welcome
days.
aboard, my friend. Mate. Hey, Ruffy, what can you tell us about the inaugural Helping Hands for Cruising group cruise? What was the best part for you, my friend?
All of it.
The spa was pretty nice with Rafi. Me and Rafi had some good moments. The karaoke moment that's in my video, where we start off with me and Rafi singing "There's a Party in the USA." That was pretty awesome.
Where's the
Mate,
video?
The fact that you guys spend so much
It's been
time
up like
together
almost a
worried
year
me.
now. It was at the very beginning of one of my vlogs from the cruise. Me and Rafi singing "There's a Party in the USA." That was awesome.
Second chat from the bottom, if you don't mind, please, Eric.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, it's now gone up.
It's Nick
Oh,
Pease.
Blaine.
Yeah,
Oh, Nick
And
Pease.
yeah. What was Kenny's verdict on the Vegemite? It's about the same verdict as he has for avocado. And he couldn't wait to try, and Nick can't wait to try it on the Gavin Pacific trains. Mate, the way you have it is very, very, very thin. Don't
Meg's
eat it by
telling
the
you right there
spoonful.
that she dropped a donation link in the chat. There's also the links at the top. It should be pinned because I pinned it earlier, so you can go there to go donate right at the top. By the way, Nick's talking about Vegemite earlier. Vegemite's not bad. I don't
If you
love
like
it,
grease
but it's not
oil.
that bad. I had it in France. I had it on a crepe, and I had it on another sandwich, and I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was bad, but I love avocados.
Me too.
Avocados are absolutely stunning.
I have avocados up front right now in the living room.
Yeah.
I love avocados.
Absolutely stunning. It's the
That
way
was
you
great.
have it. You got to have it. You got to have it a bit of vinegar and a little bit of salt. Oh yum.
Put a little bit of onion and a little bit of tomato in it, and you got yourself some homemade guac.
Yum. Stop it. I'm gonna get some.
And put a
avocado.
little bit of Italian dressing in it. Mix it up really, really good.
What I like to do with avocados oftentimes is I like the little avocado. I like to do like a turkey croissant or something like that with avocados. I like to make the little sandwiches like that. Avocado toast is really good. But I really like avocados.
I could eat avos any day. I could eat them like you're eating an apple.
Y'all can have my share.
Ones in Mexico are good.
Mate, let me put this to you. I would have your share and triple. That's how much I love them. They're great.
Yeah.
Best food ever. Best food ever.
Yuck.
Kenny.
You say that, but guess what you ate on the cruise?
He had it at the chef's table.
Correct.
Yeah, but I couldn't taste it though.
Oh, you could. You just didn't know what it was.
I just could not taste the avocado. It's when I taste it is what I You're making my dad sick here.
Well,
So the answer,
you
go ahead.
see, the only reason why you don't like avo is because your dad doesn't like it.
No, I seriously do not like avocado by itself. No.
Look, Captain Billy makes the correct statement. If you go down to the chat there, Captain Billy makes a statement about avo. Avos make your tongue slap your brain, mate.
Question.
Sure.
Kenny,
to answer Nick P's question about Europe, I haven't booked it yet, but I'm planning to go in June for 2 weeks and 2 weeks in September. Darren's got the group trip. He's got June 15th. He's got the Germany meetup, and he's got a group trip in September, which I want to go to on that group trip because I want to go experience Oktoberfest in Munich. So I'm hoping to go then, and I'm hoping to go in June.
That'd be awesome.
And Rafi's saying the chef's table was amazing. I got to try the chef's table one of these times.
Rafi,
Oh, my
Kenny, what was your favorite part of your inaugural cruise? Your first cruise?
Getting to see the ocean for the very first time, and getting to see how that water changes colors.
Isn't that amazing?
It is, and also getting to try new food on the chef's table.
The avocado.
No, actually, the escargot.
I was just going to say that. I was
There's
just going to say
cargo.
that. And you were the only one that got it.
I missed it. I wish I had seen it.
Yeah, I loved it.
That was absolutely an awesome view. That was. Kenny having his escargot, and the chef specifically went and got it and just provided it to him with such finesse. It was absolutely awesome.
So it looks like you're going to have company on June 15th, Sean, the day of the
Oh
meetup.
God, yes, we're getting Nick. Seriously, I mean, I believe the guy's like 6,000 feet tall, so we've got to figure out a way
Oh,
to
he's
actually
only
get
like
him in the roof.
6'9".
Jeez.
Yep, that's right. The escargot was done just for Kenny.
Did you vlog it?
I think I did. I'm not sure.
Kenny's got so many videos. Videos have Kenny.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that man hasn't upgraded his database for multi-million database.
Hang on. Kenny has a bucket load of videos, and so does the whole entire cruise that went on there with Kenny. They all have the a bucket load of videos about Kenny.
Right.
I agree, Billy.
I like the last line Billy says right there. Wash it down with a cold, ice cold Foster's Australian for beer.
I
Not
swear,
bad as my accent.
I swear, Billy is so lucky he's not in my cruise community. Because I would derank him so much. He'd be lower than an able seaman.
Yeah, it's good, Meg. I'm using my phone right now because I'm visiting with Dad at the rehab facility. So that's the reason why you hear noise in the background. The nurse is just in here giving his meds and his glucose sugar thing. And,
Wait a minute. I didn't hear her say bend over.
yeah, well, anyway,
We don't do that.
don't do that one yet.
Yeah,
Somebody
Blaine,
give me
I heard about
$1,000
that ice
donation, I'll
cream.
let her do that.
If somebody donates $1,000, he will let the nurse do that.
I'm glad to see nothing has changed between the two of you. I've been kind of a little MIA, but dang, I've missed all of you.
Once you get Kenneth
Got
laughing,
a little bit crazy.
once you get Kenneth laughing,
That's why I wondered.
I have to answer a question from Raphael. Mate, yeah, we did enjoy having all the Spanish crazies.
Oh,
Glad that the Spaniards beat the Poms and everybody else. We are really appreciative of that fact that they did beat the Poms, because the Poms are a pain in our thorn side. They beat us. So no, congratulations to the Spaniards for their win in the Women's World Cup. So yeah, it was fun.
Getting a direct flight to Dublin next year, so whenever I want to go back to Europe, it will be easier. Yeah, if it's a good price, like I know, like New Orleans has a direct flight to, that goes like once a week to London, British Airways, but I never take it because the price is more on a direct flight from New Orleans to London than it is for me to pay barely $100 to fly to New York City and then get a cheaper flight out of New York City. So that's why I've never flown direct, but I don't know, maybe there's a good price from Minnesota to Dublin.
Eric, I'm going to step down. Thank you for having me. Folks, you need to put some more dollars into the coffers. We're currently sitting on, I'm just updating the total right now as we speak. It is $2,130. That's
We're
the total
getting there.
right now. So thank you very much, folks, for all your donations to date. We still got more to come. I'm going to actually go and stir up the fantastic crew because they're on just before us. So thank you for having me, Eric. Folks,
Hey, I appreciate you being here. We've got 7 minutes before fantastic cruising is coming up, Matt and Kimbra.
Guys, I'm actually going to hop down too because I have to run and go make me something to eat before I go on Sean's live tonight at 10.
Sounds good. We'll see you tonight.
All right. See you guys in a little bit.
Good
Have a great
night.
night, guys.
Eastern?
All right. Bye.
Eastern?
Yeah, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay. 10 Eastern. That's
That'd be 9 your time.
thank
That'd
you.
be 9 your time, Sharon.
Yeah, I still need to get to Dublin. I haven't been yet. Planning on
'Cause
maybe
you're-
next year.
Because you're an hour. You're an hour behind me. I think, behind Eastern.
You're Eastern, Central.
Well,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure because
Thank you, Meg. Meg's got me too. Yeah. Well, I'm originally from Connecticut. I should know that, right?
How long you been in Texas now?
Oh my gosh, 40 years.
Oh,
My boys are native Texans, so.
so most of your life you've been in Texas.
Oh yeah, I go back to Connecticut. And it's hard to remember things because I've been here longer than Connecticut. But we took a New England cruise, man. That was awesome. Yep.
Hey, that's every night, Blano. That's every night.
Okay.
Meg's just awesome like that.
We got
Megan always. Yep. Megan.
Exactly, Captain. Central time zone is the best time zone.
Yep. Good to see you, Kenny.
Hey, Larry, welcome in, Larry. I don't think Larry.
Hey, Larry.
Hey,
Hi, Larry.
watching in the background, so Larry's been doing a little lurking. I gotta get
Any
back to
cruise
Larry's
plans?
part of the world again.
Well, I got my cruise in November of 2023, November the 11th through the 16th on the Carnival Sunshine, going out of Charleston, South Carolina, going to Nassau, Bahamas, and Half Moon Cay. So
That sounds
it's
like a
gonna
lot
be,
of fun.
it's gonna, as of right now, it's gonna be me and camp maintenance guy Troy and his wife Sandy.
Nice.
I've never been to Half Moon Cay. Been to the
I've never been to Half Moon Cay or
been to the Bahamas at all.
I've never been to the Bahamas at all. So it's gonna be a very first experience for me.
Visa.
That's gonna be on Raffy's birthday.
It's my birthday too, November 11th.
Hey, give Raffy some props. Raffy's been killing it, man. Raffy's been getting in really good shape.
Good for him. That's awesome.
He said he wanted to hit 50 and be in the best shape of his life.
Good for him. It was
He
a
put on the
pleasure.
same diet as Darian.
It was a pleasure to meet Rafi and Darian and everybody on the panel.
Oh, it was a pleasure to meet everyone too. That cruise was amazing.
It was
That was not a boring moment on it. That's why I say, like, I'm excited about this cruise coming up, but I'm at the same time I'm not expecting it. You know, every cruise is different. Like, I'm not going in expecting it to top this last cruise.
Eric. I don't think there'll be another one like it. It was awesome.
Yeah, it being the first one, it was special. And surprisingly, like, this cruise that I'm going on, there's like over 100 people, I believe, creators and supporters on it. But there's not any of the same people that were on last year's cruise. Like, it's entirely different people. So for so many people, you might would have. Well, no, Dewey's on it. Dewey was on both, but Dewey's on every cruise. Dewey is the cruise. If Dewey's not on the cruise, it's not a cruise.
Dewey is awesome.
All right,
I'm
so we
hope,
got 3 minutes.
Amy, I'm hoping that camp maintenance guy Troy and his wife will be there to help me. I'm hoping that's what I'm hoping
I'm
for.
praying for it, man. I don't want you going by yourself.
But I don't know.
Oh yeah, Amy was asking you about.
Yeah, I
Okay.
asked if I had anyone to help me on the cruise, like getting to the port and that kind of thing. See, I also need to talk with camp maintenance guy because I still haven't booked last time I talked with camp maintenance guy, he said he might try to come and pick me up, and because him and his wife both said they were both going on it. They've already paid for it in full. So, and so he had said that he was gonna maybe try to come pick me up and then bring me to the. But I still don't know if he's gonna be able to do that. I may have to still book a flight. I don't know.
Hey, Eric, I'm going to drop down also. Thanks for having me up.
Hey, I appreciate you coming up. We're gonna go ahead and close it out right here because it's like 1 minute till Fantastic Cruising goes on in 1 minute. So I'm
And
gonna
I
go
just
ahead
want
and
to say happy
close it
birthday
down.
to Larry also.
Ask a question real quick.
Happy birthday, Larry.
Can my
Next
dad
week.
can my dad ask a question real quick before
Sure.
you post?
Sure.
Hey, Crystal.
Welcome in.
She's not on there.
She's already gone?
She's already gone.
Doggone it.
Yeah, she's already gone. She's gonna be back
Steve.
tonight with Sean.
If you get to speak to her again and I'm not able to be around, tell her that I'm still saying if somebody donates $500 and wants to see me in a dress, that between now and the time y'all close up tomorrow night, I'll have myself. I'll have myself. I'll get my dress, and I'll have Kenny take a picture of it and put it on Facebook for you, so
Hey,
y'all
you-
can get it.
Welcome in.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and close it out because Fantastic Cruising's here. Adventures with Roxanne,
Get it?
welcome in. Najuma. We're gonna go on over to Fantastic Cruising because it is
Thanks for
now
having me up, Eric.
8 o'clock. Hey, I appreciate you coming up. And that's all, folks. I hope you enjoyed this. And as always, remember, live today, grow today. Tomorrow's never guaranteed.
Peace.
And travel. Lots and lots of travel.